Okay, starting our first our first podcast. It's probably a shit show, but it'll be a fun shit show. So let's do some little introductions. I'm Ray Cleveland, whatever, can go by Ray Lee. Quick thing about me. Oh geez, I worked in the mental health field since I was 21. Switched over to permanent makeup. Got to know her. Went to a hearing in like 2018 with her. Yeah, it's been a while. And I don't know, she just clinged on to me. I don't know why. Couldn't get rid of her since.
I'm a leech.
And then, so that's me. This is
Danielle Santoro. I own Social Sage Media, and I have done just about every job there is possible. So I won't even go into all that. I'm here because she wrote me in to be the balance. I'm a Libra, so I guess I'm the balance. And?
Well, I guess I must be the psychic medium. Hi, everybody. I'm Debra Housman. I am a third-generation psychic medium, and I am here to call in spirit. So let's see what we can get out of this. It's going to be fun.
Yeah.
And it's going to get serious. And you can ask anything that you want to a limit. Okay? All right, so that's it. But I'm the only psychic here. They're just psychos. Big difference.
psychic and psychic.
Psychic and
psycho. Yeah, when you listen to this podcast and then you have questions, just put it under the, whatever post when we end up uploading it. Then I'll get more questions for you out there. And then hopefully in the future we could do like live or call-ins. And that would be really awesome for Debra. So
it's all about me.
Yeah. So I kind of screwed up and I put on like my Facebook and social media about like put questions here. What really ended up happening was y'all came at me and said, hey, ask where my mom is. Hey, so it's not really going to work that way unless we do like a call in or something, because you don't feel that. I can't give you a name right now and go, hey, Joanne asked me about her brother that passed away when he was 10. It's not going to do anything.
No, I need the energy.
Yeah.
Even though I do phone readings, I have done radio shows and all that, and I deal with the paranormal. That's what I also did. I still need energy. And even though you say, how do I get energy off of a radio? You'd be surprised. All right. So if you want to ask me, and I don't sugarcoat it, either I get it or I don't get it. That's how I tell.
Yeah, and I think maybe also be mindful that someone may come through and give a message that you might find quite personal.
Yes.
So
that's for damn sure.
You want everybody on Facebook to hear or everybody on YouTube to hear. So if you have any skeletons in your closet at all, book a private reading.
However, I do parties. And I just want you to know that all that has a department, and all that gigs, and you'd be surprised how the skeletons, as she says, do come out of the closet. And people are like, oh my God, I had an abortion.
But nobody says anything. Yeah.
You don't know. Anyway.
I was going to tell you, I'm going to squeeze this in really quick. That selfie shop does want to work with you to do a party with her, so we're going to throw something like that out there and see how many people are interested. That would be a really cool spot, and if you could do evening, we could do an evening one. My God, we should have done it during Halloween.
Yeah.
Oh, it would have been so cool and spooky.
Yeah, that's when I come out.
I'm not going to answer that.
Don't forget your shirt.
Yeah. And everybody, I'd like to show you my shirt. You'll see me wear it around town. My favorite witch, since everybody likes to call her a witch. Oh, she's a witch. She's not a freaking witch. Oh my God, chill the fuck out. Jesus Christ. So anyways. Okay, so I got a few questions that people threw at me, but also I don't really need to even ask you a lot of this stuff. Like, I just wanted to start from like when you were younger and you picked up that you had these senses. I believe you said you're third generation. It could have went farther than that.
It does go farther than that. Excuse me, farther than that. I speak very well.
Me too. I don't really care either.
But Jersey girl.
I don't give a shit. I'll talk how I want. Come on.
Anyway, it probably does. And I was going to do my ancestry with DNA and see, because it's my grandmother, my mom, and me. However, I have a daughter and a grandson, and they have the gift. My grandson is not a psychic. He's a medium.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's really crazy because at that age, he's in his teens, we don't know the stories yet.
Right.
But the medium he knew as a kid, when he'd say my mother, because my mother died many years ago when he wasn't born, he'd say my mother come out of the closet and play with his fire engine or his police car or whatever it might be. So he's a medium and he says things to me. Yeah, but I am third generation, so it stops right here. I have a sister. She doesn't know what she has.
No kidding.
But she knows that she gets, actually, I get messages for her, but she doesn't believe in me. Her husband who died. It's really crazy. Her husband comes to me with messages and he won't.
Yeah.
It really is crazy. So,
Huh. That is interesting.
But like I said, it's...
And she just doesn't believe you.
She's in a world of her own. And that's okay, you know. So
is she older or young?
She's older.
That's why.
Yeah.
Interesting. Like, I've had many talks with Debra because, like, I forget sometimes she's a psychic medium just from hanging out with her, and then she'll do something kooky off the wall, and I'll go, "What the hell?" Oh, never mind. That's right. You're psychic medium. Like, it's crazy weird. But we were also talking about, like, when she was growing up, how, like, your grandma and your mom kind of shielded you from it. Is that correct?
I grew up in a haunted house in New Jersey, but that's not where we were going with this. So
but we'll go there.
It was crazy. But anyway, when my grandmother would come to visit, because at that time she had moved to Florida, and I was living in Jersey, and she'd say, "No, I know she has a gift. We know it." But I'd hear them say things about people. I'll just let it be. So as I got older, they wouldn't let me do the readings, picking up as I'm going to school and picking up things and in the house and all that. So I ended up going to college after I graduated high school, and I went to college. I'm a psychology major, but psychology, psychic, it's great. It all fits in together. But like I said, I died. So real fast, I will tell you, I died back in 1999. As a matter of fact, without crying, yesterday was 27 years that I passed away.
Oh, no shit.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So in a way, I'm glad I'm here today.
Yeah.
Anyways, 27 years. And I saw the light. My father was already gone. He died when I was a kid. And he said to me, he goes, "You don't belong. You have to go back. You have a gift. You have to be here." So I came back, and I lost the whole month of March and April. I was in coma. They told me I had to go back to my family. And when I got back together, it did cause a divorce. My husband at that time did not understand, did not recognize anything about me. Nothing. And that's when I really started seeing things stronger. So, and then right after that, after divorce, then I met my present husband, and I had a very dear friend, and they put me out there. So that's why then I took my psychology major, put that in the back burner, and that's it. I do talk with my hands because I do. So yeah, you can just ask anything. Don't be afraid. I either answer you or I don't answer you. I do my readings. We do have one-on-ones. And I'm local.
Yeah, she's local.
I'm local, which is nice.
Yeah, I'm trying to get her out more too when we walk around if she feels anything. But then again, I forget. So she'll just like pick up something. Not all the time though, because I feel like, correct me if I'm wrong, sometimes I distract her from a lot of things hanging out with her. Do I? Like if something.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
But she's crazy anyway, so you just got to deal with that.
Yeah.
You know?
So maybe the spirits don't want to come around her when I'm walking around here. They're like, "Whoa, that one's way too freaking much."
And then it was my birthday, and this year, and she gives me this.
Do
you see this?
This is perfect for her. I'm gonna find one that blows fire on it, like literally, bing, and it comes up. You're gonna see it. I'm gonna find it.
She gives me crazy gifts.
I love it. I love it. So, okay, I also think it's like weird that when you did die, and then your dad came through and not your mom and said,
my mom was alive.
Oh shoot, that's right.
My mother died in 2006. My father died
very young. So
they're like twins. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. So your dad, when he was with your mom, he understood all this stuff, do you think? When he was with
I don't know. To be honest with you, I can't give that answer because at 39, my father had his first heart attack. Okay.
Got it.
So everything was just based around his health.
Mm-hmm.
So I have no idea what he knew.
Interesting.
I was his baby.
Yeah. But he came through.
Baby, and okay, I was the special one.
Wow.
I'm special, right?
Yeah, you are. Okay, let me see what else I got here. Okay.
She's got a lot of things. A lot of people are afraid to be around me, though.
They are. That's why they call her a witch. I think it's so funny.
But I have no friends.
Yeah, and she can't predict stuff. Like, I don't know. People think like that you can just like pick up. Oh, give me a lottery number or give me this shit.
My head.
Yeah, it doesn't work like that. From hanging out with her, I'm just like, it's not like she knows everything. She doesn't,
Oh, the best one is when people come in. Oh, you're going to like this one. But not everybody, but they come in and they'll say to me, "This is..."
Yeah, go for it.
Am I going to die? Well, first of all, who wants to know when they're going to die? Okay, let's be honest. So I said to them, "Yeah, you're going to die. Yeah. But I don't know where. The man upstairs or Satan downstairs or wherever we're going. Yeah, we're all going to die. So don't ask me. And don't ask me for the lottery numbers, because if that was the case, I wouldn't be sitting here.
Or your football team, all that bullshit. Just stop it.
So there's a lot of things that, don't ask me for things, but I do numbers. Okay, sometimes numbers will come out. So I do angel numbers, whatever it might be. I got to keep these hands still.
Okay.
We got to
No, you don't.
You can do whatever the fuck you want.
Just wait until my eyebrows start going.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
she curses all the time.
I
She
do.
worships a lot of things we shouldn't even talk about.
Me? I do.
But anyway, but real funny though. The thing is, my husband, he
Yeah.
can't get away with anything, and he's going to see this recording.
That's so funny.
Nothing. You can't lie.
It's true.
You yourself can't lie to a psychic, because if you call up and you're going to cancel it with some fictitious excuse, and I'm like, yeah, whatever, you know. And you know what? No, you're not. It's not true. You just don't want to come. You're afraid of me. You're afraid of me. So my husband can't get away with nothing.
I've lied to her at a reading, and she just kind of looks at me like, "Are you sure?" I just keep lying
But I've picked up her father as I'm doing her grandmother.
all the time.
And boy, did she get messages. I don't know how else.
My father.
I feel
My
like-
father
Your
always
father.
comes through, which is ironic because he wasn't around when I was growing up.
Oh yeah,
He has to make that up.
Yeah.
Before he said he wasn't
that's
there.
what I was telling you when we were hanging out.
I'd see him maybe once or twice a year. If I was lucky. Yeah.
Do you-
Now he shows up and interrupts every reading I ever get.
So that comes to like another thing. Like when you have a reading and you think somebody's going to come through and they don't, but somebody else comes through, how does that work? Does the spirits just not want to be seen or talk to this person, or how is that?
But literally, sometimes they push themselves forward. One will push forward, one will step behind.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
So the ones that are stepping behind means, all right, you know what? Maybe here in the physical world, that maybe they never got to talk, and now
Mhm.
they are.
Oh,
you know?
okay.
So yeah, absolutely. It depends, and sometimes you're gonna come in, you know, either one of you want to hear from Uncle Joe or
Right.
Aunt Lulu, whatever. I'm just making up things.
Yeah.
I love to do that. And just know that I'm sorry, I'm just a medium. I'm just a middle man. I only can give you messages, you know, to the point, whatever they hear, whatever I hear, and I hear from my right side. Since I had a brain tumor, that's how I died. I hear out of my left very well, but all my messages come to my right.
And I didn't know that till one day.
I think on my right, but I see well. Again, it's nothing is gone on me.
So you see him to the right. You've never
That's
seen
right.
anything to the left anymore. Like, something messed up when you had that tumor because she could hear from both.
I guess.
And then she had
And
the
so
tumor
when I
and
had
died.
my tumor was on this side, so everything got affected on the right. But again, I can see in my peripheral vision. It's good.
Did you notice an increase or decrease in how frequently that happens? Like people come through after that?
It increased definitely.
It increased?
It literally, I think for 10 years, it was in my head for 10 years. It was clogging me up.
Maybe switch to one side to tell you to focus.
It was doing something. It
Yeah.
was doing something.
Interesting.
And then I was living in negativity because I was married to a man for so many years,
Okay.
and he was negative.
Yeah.
And we had an upstairs, downstairs in our house, and I would see spirits walking down the steps, white shadows, almost like from that movie Poltergeist, if anybody's ever seen it.
Oh, okay, because I'm going to get to that too.
Yeah,
Go on.
really cool.
That's interesting.
And I'm like, I see them walk out, and then they walk out my door into my pool area, you know? And I'm like, okay, so now I go and tell my ex-husband, we had visitors today.
Yeah.
Oh, you're crazy. But then when I found that he was cheating, my spirit guides and your guardian angel told me he's cheating. And I would blurt out during the table. By the way, I know that about Diana.
Oh my god!
That
It
is
got to
awesome.
the point.
Oh my
So
god!
you know what?
That's
You
crazy.
don't screw with this head.
Yeah, you don't screw
with this head. No way. You don't. No. First of all, I'm a Jersey girl, a Jewish Jersey girl yet. Say, but that doesn't matter. You don't mess with me. All right.
She's gonna know.
You're
She's
either
gonna
my
know.
best friend, my worst enemy, and I know who to bring in, and that's what I teach you when you come in for a reading. I teach you.
That is so true.
Okay, right? I
Yes.
taught you.
I'm getting way better at that because I'm embracing it more, and it's
really
weird.
got to pay attention to yourself because we're all born with the gift.
Yes.
We're all intuitive. What you do with it is a totally different story. But it turns out to be a lot of fun.
I actually have a story about
It's
that.
interesting you brought that up. Yeah, go on.
I like stories.
And this is where I say we're twins because my great grandmother told me when I was about 18, you know you have the gift, right?
That's so crazy.
And I had no idea what she was talking about. I was like, what gift? What? And she's like, because she was very, very Catholic. And she said, oh no, we don't open Pandora's box. And I was like, okay, I have no idea what you're
You
talking
gotta
about.
talk.
But I don't have it like that.
But you could.
Years ago, I was taking psychic awareness classes. I got my Reiki attunement.
Does that shit really
my
work?
Reiki.
Does that shit really work?
But
Those classes and shit.
It did.
For
did.
you?
might have worked for her.
Okay, I'm just saying.
It did.
I'm just asking if it's
Well,
bullshit classes
it
or not.
teaches you how to open up to it.
Okay, I understand.
Yeah.
And I'll teach it. I'll say something after she's done with it.
So during this time when I was taking these classes, I took my Reiki attunement and all of that. I would wake up every morning exhausted.
Okay, so like they were draining your energy.
Yeah, I was not sleeping. I was sleeping, but it was like I didn't, you know. And then at one point, it got to be so much, my husband started having psychic dreams.
Oh, it's crazy.
So he had a dream one night, and he woke up the next morning and told me, he said, I had the weirdest dream that my father called me, and he was in Ohio, and they were having to hunker down for a tornado coming through. I was like, that's weird. But his father traveled all the time for work.
Yeah.
You know? So about a week and a half later, his dad calls, what's up, son? He's like, nothing. What's up with you? Nothing. I'm in Ohio, and we just had to go to this room in the hotel because there's a tornado coming.
Yeah.
So,
Signs. It's a sign.
yeah.
Yeah.
So, you know, what the people at that class told me, and I don't know if this is accurate or not, was that so much was flowing through me during the night while I was sleeping that it was flowing over to him.
And he was, that is, see, no, but you know, like I said, those classes, they can work.
They're not going to work like
they're not going to teach you how to exactly.
Yeah.
They're not going to do that. As a matter of fact, a few years ago, I was filming. We were doing paranormal, but I was a psychic medium up in Fort Delaware, which is Peep Hatch Island, and we were just sitting there the cameraman was getting everything going, and a lady walks by and she says to me, "Are you the psychic medium?" And she's an old lady.
Mm-hmm.
So I said, "I go, I am." She says to me, "What school did you go to? What university did you graduate from?" I'm like, "Well, I went to university, yeah, but that's not what I learned there, you know."
Right.
So you don't go to school, you just learn it. Can you study on it? Yeah.
Yeah, you can't take a class and
all of a sudden you think you're psychic.
and be psychic. It doesn't work.
Right.
You'd be more psycho. That's what my husband says.
No,
I'm
but
psycho.
you can learn the tools to learn how to tap into it, right?
You can.
Yeah.
You can, and you have to be aware of what you're feeling. Some people don't know what they're feeling, and you have to pay attention to your dreams, because I'm going to just tell you right now, all your answers are in your dreams, and I don't. It is.
That's crazy. No, I believe you on that.
But let me tell you something, okay? Please don't ever come to me and say to me, "I never dream." You do. You dream every night, at least a minimum of 6. Do you remember them all? No. Do you remember any? Sometimes you don't. I
don't.
See?
Oh.
Yours don't. She doesn't remember. That doesn't mean you don't dream. You just.
Once in a blue moon, I'll wake up and I'll remember something, and then by the time I get out of bed, it's gone.
And then I have nightmares, okay? And I'm obsessed with death. I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid to die, because I already did that.
Right.
You know? But I'm obsessed with death. I'm obsessed of the dark. I can't be, no dark room. Don't ever put me in a dark room.
No shit.
Oh yeah, no, claustrophobic. I can't go in elevators. I'm crazy.
Oh, she is crazy.
And I'm obsessed with that. And I'm obsessed with being alone for the rest of my life.
That scares me too.
You do?
See, that doesn't scare me one bit.
Because
I don't know why it's just dumb.
Who's going to change my diapers when I'm?
I mean,
I want to know. My daughter always said she has my nursing home picked out for me already. Hey, listen, never think about these things.
I don't think about that shit.
See, I think outside the box. When you come in for a reading, we're staying in the box. When I know that I can predict what will be in 5-10 years, I try to keep as close as possible. I write things down. You can record when you come in for a reading, but know that everything changes. Once we leave from being with me, okay, and I walk them out, the next thing you know what they do? If they made a left, now they're going to make a right. Your whole life changes. So just know that's what it is. Just pay attention. And yes, you have spirit guides and you have guardian angels. And I can help you with whatever you need to a point. And I don't sugarcoat it. If I don't know, I'm just going to tell you.
Yeah, that's true. You're not always going to get the answers that you want, because that's not how it's not like, tell me about this. That's not how it. When I go for my readings with her, which I still get readings, I walk in and she's like, what do you want to know? What do you want? I go, whatever comes your way, just bring it. Like whatever you're feeling.
Well,
so
I kind of do that with a lot of my clients. I'll say I'm a psychic and I'm a medium.
Yeah.
And in case you don't know what that is, a psychic, we see past, present, and future. a medium. I communicate with loved ones on the other side. I hear, see, smell, taste. I just finished a 10-year show on the radio, a local show. 10 years, people would call in. I must have said this all the time. That's what it is. So now you know the difference between a psychic and a medium. All right. And I always ask you, do you want me to concentrate more on the psychic or concentrate more on the medium? But in that 1 hour reading that you are getting with me, you're going to get both. If you cut me off, well, then you cut me off. It's your job. I'm leaving it up to you.
Yeah.
I am leaving it up to you.
Interesting. I have a lot of angels around me. They're probably most of the time what she told me that I do, cringing and being like, what the fuck is she doing? But hey, they steer me the right way. Cringing.
Did you ever see any of her videos? Cringe.
It's gonna get wilder, let me just tell you.
Let me tell you.
I've been holding back for a few years. Let's
I'm
say.
now on TikTok. I never was before. And here I am scrolling through just everything, whatever it is on TikTok. I'm really careful, okay? Totally relaxed, just easing my mind. And that face shows up. That face shows up. I go, there goes my dad. No, I'm not kidding. I love her to death. I do. I gotta say that I'm surrounded by great energy. I don't know Danielle that well. I'm learning about Danielle, but I gotta tell you, she's fantastic. Whoever does know her, lucky you.
Yeah, lucky you.
And you know what? Everybody who knows how she has followers, but they're all her friends.
I have people that also sneak on my page that can't stand me. Keep watching. I don't care. You don't know the real me, and I don't really care.
She don't care.
Comments make more money.
Yeah, you'll have to remember that. I welcome it.
And then I put my 2 cents into it, and I'm like, you know what? I said, real with these. You know what I'm saying? Some people are wound up so tight. Anyway,
some people are wound up way too tight in a very negative way, though. I mean, it is like, take a break from social media if you can't handle it. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Like, it is really bad. I love social media. I can't get enough of social media. I am one of those weird people. That's why I'm like, let's do a podcast. Let's keep going.
She does everything.
I'm just weird about it, and I love it.
But she's very good at what she does.
I need more social media.
I need more social media. Come on, let's go. And everyone's like, no, please, no more.
Famous.
Oh, my robe. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, that has a whole other story. Yeah, we'll bring that some other time. Okay, so I got another question.
No.
When you see spirits, what do they actually look like? Now, she did say that she saw the white, kind of like, whatever, what do you want to call it, ghostly, people with fog. But
not always.
They don't always look the same, right?
No.
Okay, so.
They're not supposed to. These are individuals.
Also.
These are people that lived here one time.
Now, do you ever see faces?
I see faces.
Sometimes you do. But do you?
I see naked bodies.
I wish I was a medium now.
I'm not going sexual, but I had a man who came to me. He hung himself. He had long black hair. This is true. And he had a white robe on. He was totally naked.
Yeah.
That's how they found him.
Oh.
But he cut himself off, I'd say, from his crotch up. Oh. So I didn't really see his privates. Yeah. I was looking at
you saw that. She was trying to see, but he was like, no way, lady.
No, but I'm just saying, so they will.
Yeah.
Everyone is different.
But he wasn't a pervy one. He was just, that's how he
died.
No,
it wasn't pervs.
That's just how he.
Like that. And also keep in mind, if your loved ones have taken their lives, remember, we're put on this world in this work because we're only here on a journey. Remember that we're not here.
That's the way I look at
it. If you're put in this world at any time, I'm not religious, but I still believe in God. Okay.
Yeah.
He'll take you off of here. If you don't believe in God, I respect you for that, but I do. Is there a downstairs? Is there Satan? Oh, hell yeah.
But it's not like what we think.
Oh, no, it is. It can be. It can be very dark. It could be bad down there. And I had a man and a woman, older couple, come in. She says, he's possessed. You got to take care of him. And I don't do, no, right now, I am going to tell you, I am not a demonologist. I do not do that. Don't even call me. Okay. I get so mad at that crap.
That's creepy.
But he wanted an exorcist, right? And I'm like, I don't need your money. I don't need nothing. Get out. I'm not
wanted you to perform an exorcism?
Yeah, I wanted to because he was possessed. Married to all you possessed.
Do you think he was really possessed or was it all in his head?
I wouldn't know. I wouldn't even go there. I wouldn't even, that energy, I saged the hell out. The whole house.
When you met him, did you meet him face to face?
He sat to the left of me and his wife sat across from me.
Did you get a weird vibe from him?
I didn't get nothing from him.
Oh, that is so weird.
Yeah, it is weird. I'm going to tell you, the block was there, but I put up my mental block.
Yeah. Oh,
wow. When they said to me that he needs an exorcism, well, then you call your local priest or rabbi or whatever you use. I'm sorry, it's not going to work with me. I don't deal with the dark side, but just know, as I told you, there is an upstairs and there is a downstairs. Just like the movie Ghost, you see those dark shadows when they pull them out.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And just like you see the light, I saw the white light. Remember that? It's peaceful. It's
that's what people have said when they passed away.
It's beautiful.
They want to go towards it and like, nah, not your time.
I didn't want to come back, but I was told. My dad said to me, "You have to come back. You have a family. You have a young child.
Interesting.
And you have a gift. And now I need to take care of people. So you know what? You'd be surprised. You don't know what you're going to get out of a reading with me.
No, not at all. Like I say, I still go to readings, and it still blows my fucking mind when I hang out. I hang out with her, but I don't do any of that when I hang out with her. I forget that she even, but when I go to a reading, it's different. Like, and then when she told me that, when I first met her, that she had her degree in psychology, I was like, it makes sense. It's almost like going to therapy. So it is a healing thing. I don't do therapy shit. It's not like I don't believe in it. It's just not for me. But when I met her, I'm like, yeah, this is more for me.
Art therapists that are also psychics.
Yeah,
and that's
totally
probably what I did over the years. I always knew. In fact, I just recently hooked up with my old best friend from New Jersey. We went to school together. It's wonderful.
Yeah.
And she used to say to me, "Sometimes you get me mad because you knew that me and so and so would break up and this and that." I said, "I was protecting you. I know it." And they did. They broke up. I didn't break them up. It just
happened. So, okay, so my question is, so some people do come in their life form, like you do see their face, you do see...
It depends.
Depends. And then some are just like, like you say, not shadow figures, but...
well, sometimes they'll come with a smell.
Oh, that's true.
Or I taste blood in my mouth. That means there has to be something that they either they go to shot themselves.
Okay.
Or something they choke from blood. Everybody has sicknesses. A lot of noises. And then I'm going to give you the sound. Listen to the sound 3 times. Spirit is entering the room. Remember that where you live. Okay. 1, 2, 3. You get a series of that. Yep. You get it?
When I was getting ready today, I thought one of you got here early. I thought you came early to bust my...
I know, and I got you late.
And I told her, I go, am I at the right house?
Okay. So,
no. Wait, no, I interrupted. Let her finish.
No, good. Yeah, go. Okay, so 3. For only 3 knocks, okay, means spirit is entering. All right? Now, pay attention to this. This is really important.
What if you don't want them there?
No, now when you do, that's okay.
Okay.
But you don't want to start hearing a series of, because now you're opening up a portal to the other side. And I accidentally opened up a portal in my house. I'm on an Indian reservation and I have to be careful. I opened up a portal in my daughter's room after we built the house. Whoa.
That's crazy.
We had to we had to call the big ones in for that one.
I can imagine.
So that was again 1, 2, 3. Now, so you heard 3 knocks. Did you feel any energy in your house?
I felt anxious because I thought you guys were here.
You're like, that bitch showed up early.
Doing this to bust my ass.
So
I came out. At first, I checked my ring on my phone. Nobody's there. I thought maybe the pool guy came back. I come and I check out, and nothing. I look at my dog. Tank, are you knocking? No idea.
And the door wasn't barking.
But it could have been the cats. But it was just weird that it was like
my husband. Sometimes he says history. And oh my God, my mother used to. My mother died in 06.
Yeah.
She would come and bother us in the bedroom. Yeah, they do watch us.
Yeah.
Dead people watch us. Anyway, she would go over to his side where he's sleeping and she'd yell out, his name is Bob. And we'd go, what the hell is she doing? Because see, let me tell you that spirit, when we're sleeping, they're awake. The spirit hours are from 11 to 12 o'clock at night, 12:05 in the morning. So that's their waking period. That's our sleeping period. Does it mean that they don't come during the day? No, not at all. My mom used to come around and she used to pinch me. I always knew during the day. She was a pincher. She had the long, crazy hair. She was a pincher. She must have been a lobster in her past life before that. God, I love her. I hope she doesn't get mad at me. Anyway, she let me know. It was really weird. And I have equipment. I do have a ghosting equipment because we used to do some ghosts. Ghost hunting. And it's really crazy how that, it lights up. And I'll bring it. I'll show it to you. Yeah. That's why my mother used to put her hands. It was around American Idol time. She loved American Idol. And she would tell my husband to play his guitar and get ready for American Idol. Yeah. And the blinds would go. Something would go. It's like, the windows are not even open. What the hell's going on here? For a whole year. And the reason why, I am going to tell you, the reason why a whole year after her death she did that, because my mom wanted a cremation. and I didn't get her ashes, and they were sitting at the funeral parlor for a whole year.
Oh, that's so
Until
funny.
I could get her out. She wanted to be in the ocean. And I had the whole year after they put her in the ocean with my stepdad who had died.
Yeah.
And so she would just come to me. So she was kind of haunting me, but in a good way.
Yeah.
I still have my mom.
Did she want to be there?
She wants to be at Siesta Key.
But wait.
Did you just hear her? Her mom's on the dresser.
Yeah.
But she's by, and that's the other thing. See, I like this. Does you have her by natural light?
No, it's very dark.
Shit, she's haunting your ass.
But here's the funny thing. So my mom and I used to fight.
Yeah.
Yeah. And when I was living with her at one point, we're yelling at each other. We're yellers, big yellers. My cat bit the back of my ankle to shut us the hell up. And my mother loved that cat. She wanted to keep it when I moved here.
Mm-hmm.
And she said, that's what I'm going to do. That's how you're going to know. When I'm gone, I'm going to pinch your ankle. Well, now I have a rheumatoid type thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I assume because it is a specific thing with this type that I have. But now I get a pinching on my ankle.
That's what you get.
Random. I'm not doing anything weird, but yes, I guess I said, why do you want Siesta Key? I don't ever go there. The parking is terrible. It's crowded.
Listen to her.
I said, I go to Sharky's. She said, well, you could put some there too.
So, okay, so it doesn't matter. Just get her in the ocean.
I guess.
And then the pinching will stop.
Maybe.
But no, when my mother finally went out to see.
Yeah.
Okay, they put her out there, which I didn't get any of her ashes.
You didn't say
I didn't. Bad. Very bad. The worst mistake I ever made. Anyway, it's hard for me to have ashes around.
Yeah.
I have a mother-in-law sitting in my house, a little urn of my mother-in-law.
Wonderful.
I can't go in that room sometimes. She was a good lady, but I can't go in there.
Is that where the little doll is?
Yeah, I have a haunted doll. Oh, come to my house. I want to show you my haunted doll.
No, you don't.
Her name is Madame.
She's all right. She ain't that. I talked to her.
Did you see one?
I did not.
I'll send you a picture.
Let me see what else I got for you.
I have a question.
Go for it.
Tell me what your version or what your thoughts on the whole 11/11.
Those are your angels, such angels watching over you, especially 11/11. That's angels. It's protection. I can answer that. Can I be honest with you?
Yeah.
When I left the house to come over here, it was 1110.
There we go. Because we were meeting at 11:30, so that does make sense. This last, I don't know, few months, 6 months, 11/11. Because I really didn't know about it.
That's because you're hanging out with me.
Yeah. And then one day I was like, what, 11/11? Or we went somewhere too, and it came out 7/7, some shit like that. She's like, oh, that's the angel.
I'd be happy to tell you. The other thing you talk about numbers. My mom's birthday, I bring up a lot about my mom because I'm very close with her. 9/16 was her birthday. And every time I turn around, well, obviously it only comes up twice a day. All right. And I'll look at my digital clock and I'm like, out of nowhere, she's watching over me, especially when I'm going through a lot.
Oh, yeah.
Because I suffer from severe anxiety.
Yeah.
Severe.
She does.
All psychics do.
I laugh about it, but she really, I laugh at her.
I obsess.
Yeah, she does.
Because
it drives me crazy.
I obsess over things. I have no control. And please understand, we don't have control of what tomorrow's going to be.
Right.
But I know when things are going to happen.
That makes sense.
I know it. It drives my husband. It drives my husband nuts. I just know it. And it's driving me crazy because I sit there and I'm like, I can't take it. They put me on anxiety medicine and made it worse. I'm like, well, I can't be on it and do readings.
Yeah, go on.
No, it makes me hungry. And I don't drink.
A gummy then. A gummy.
No, I sleep. A gummy, yeah. There's always gummies in my house.
Gummies? Nothing wrong with a gummy.
My gummy is Flintstone gummy.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, but my doctor once said to me I should go on medical marijuana. Why? Well, that will help you better than taking the Xanax, okay?
Oh, yeah.
Well, sure. So I went on medical marijuana because that's when it became legal, okay? I put on around 10, 15 pounds. I said,
that ain't gonna
work.
Yeah, you can't smoke it, then do the gummies.
No, it makes me,
See, the gummies make you hungry too?
That shit makes me hungry.
Yeah.
Really? Oh.
Yeah, it's THC.
You gotta do the sativa.
Even the sativa makes me hungry. So you know what? Nah, I just lost another 10 pounds. Nah, I'm not done.
Oh, all right.
The anxiety makes you lose weight. Does it make me eat?
It makes me...
It makes me not eat. Yeah. I don't get anxiety though.
I love food. so much.
It's like, I love food so much. And she's a good cook, too. Yeah, that's true.
I hate food. I know hate is a very strong word. My husband and I says, we don't want to eat. We hate to eat. I don't like to eat. I'm like, okay, well, then I don't have to cook anymore either.
Yeah, don't
But
eat.
meanwhile, I go to the grocery store and spend $200 a week, go figure it out.
I'm not
So obviously, does it look like I don't eat? Okay, let's be honest.
I'll bring this up like at another podcast, but I was just gonna say about the knocking.
Yeah.
Real quick. Okay, that one of these days on a podcast, I'll bring up Ouija boards. And I never asked her her opinion on Ouija boards or really how they work. I'm only bringing this up because she brought up the knocking. And when I was like in junior high, it was junior high then, not middle school, we played with a Ouija board and that fucking thing would knock when we would put it away. It would knock and knock and knock and
You
knock.
opened up a portal.
And we sure did. And it would knock shit over. One time I had a Bible. I know I owned a Bible, believe it or not. It did knock the Bible down off my bed. It was the craziest shit ever. Anyway, so when she brought up the knocking, I was like, it wasn't just 3 knockings. That motherfucker was it. Remember the water beds back in the day? Everybody had a goddamn water bed. Okay. I had the drawers, so we would throw it in the drawer, and it would be like 4 o'clock in the morning. We played it
under the
all.
bed?
Yes. The first time. Then we're like, to my brother, you're knocking. He's like, no, you're knocking, because nobody would sleep in their own bed. We did. So then we threw it in the closet, in the upstairs, whatever closet.
I hear you know.
So that makes sense, because I've heard they're evil. I'll never use them again.
Yeah, I admit, I had a Ouija board.
Who didn't, right?
Guess that what my sister bought me for my birthday.
It's crazy.
And we do, ask questions.
Yeah.
You know what I used to do? I used to push it.
Yeah.
Everybody did.
I never pushed it. It literally got pissed off.
But later on, I stopped. Yes, no, it had the alphabet on there.
Anyways, there sounds to be something weird about that shit, because it's not normal.
But I'll tell you something. Be careful, because there's portals out there.
Yeah, and then it was just really weird. It was some weird, crazy shit, because we would all play it and we loved it, and then we didn't love it, and then we were scared shitless.
Then you're right. You get really scared. Okay.
You do.
I'm not afraid of any. No.
I was afraid of that fucking Ouija board back in 8th grade.
I'm not afraid of certain things. Okay. I'm not afraid of Satan, because. Can I share something with you both?
I guess we're gonna go there.
We are gonna go there. When I'm sick, when I say sick, like a flu type,
right?
When I have that, I try to get out of the bedroom and sleep in the living room, because I don't want to make my husband sick. It's called respect.
Right.
However, so I prop myself up on the couch and I have the TV on, and I suffer from sleep paralysis when I'm sick. And who comes and it grabs me is one of either Satan or his disciples. He comes after me and holds me down. I'm like, I can't talk. It is. I hate it when I just got over being sick. Whatchamacallit, sinusitis, and I couldn't even hear out of my ears. It was so bad. No, I wouldn't leave that bed. I made sure I'd stay in that bed.
So why, I don't understand, why did he come after you? What does that mean?
He's trying to take some of my gift away.
Oh.
And he's coming at her when she's weak.
When you're weak?
When I'm at my weakest point.
No shit.
And that's why it is so. And I was trying to reach for my husband when I get sick. I mean, and it doesn't come out. And he holds me down. And then there's times I actually see him. And we all have different ideas of what he looks like.
Yeah.
And there's times he does look different. He does. Very powerful. But that sleep paralysis is the worst.
No shit. Do you feel like, this brings on another thing, the whole Satan and evil bullshit, or not bullshit, but what? So mental illness, because I've worked with, mental illness patients for so many years, I saw that shit. Do you feel like that is when Satan kind of when somebody's at their weak spot, either mentally, physically, is when that happens? Because that's what I've heard, though. I never asked you about that.
It is.
Because you do, when I've worked in the mental health field, the forensic unit at the state hospital, there would be people who come in, either they're on drugs, something's going on, and then all of a sudden,
controls their mind.
Yeah, they get on some medication. They don't remember anything that they did. They don't remember. It's a totally different person. It's crazy to describe.
They are different people.
Okay.
Right? And everybody can be fixed, too. If you want to be fixed.
If you want to be fixed. If you want to be fixed. If you don't want to
be fixed, then stay the way you are. Yeah. Don't come to me with evil ways, because your readings you're not going to be left, and when you leave my house, you're not going to be having bad things about you. I have to put you on the road. I have to make sure you're safe. Okay. So you come in with a lot, and please don't. And everybody says this to me. Oh, I want to know everything. No, you don't. Yeah, I want to know everything. No, you don't. No. Until I told a woman in once that her husband was cheating, and I named.
And then you're the bitch. Then you're the bitch that told her.
She hated me because he really was cheating.
Oh my God.
And she recognized the name.
Yep, so they did it.
It was her best friend, wasn't it?
It was a client. It was a client.
Yikes. So anyways, so I got it. Do you guys got anything you want to say? All right.
No, I'm having fun just listening.
Okay, what is the most common messages that spirits try to give to the living? Like when a spirit does come, what are their messages that they mainly send that you notice?
That you find common. Yeah.
Yeah.
The most common thing is, are they watching over me? Are they guiding me? And if I'm not feeling good, do they protect me? Mm-hmm. Like one lady said that when she had COVID, was her husband there when she had COVID? Oh. So it goes like that. Mm-hmm. They really want to know if they're watching over, and will they guide me if I want to move? Will they be with me? Yes. Spirit, your loved one, will go with you wherever you go. You know,
when the spirits come through, so what are they actually trying to give you more advice on, like, you know, which way to go in life?
Comfort. They're trying to give me a message for comfort. Okay. And I'm very good with names. I pick up a lot of names when I do readings.
You do? Okay. Yeah, you do.
And it just blurts out.
Yeah.
It blurts out.
And you won't remember all those names until that's why you
write it down. You record it.
Yeah. It will come to you.
And case in point, just this morning, the name Keith came out in the reading. Mm-hmm. She says to me, she goes, I can't believe you said that. She goes, how'd you know? And I know what.
I don't know. It just came to me.
It just came to me. And then she started telling me, and it was just crazy, you know? So,
that is crazy.
Yeah, they let you know. They guide you.
Yeah. I'm doing more of that since I met her. Well, within the last year, really. I mean, I've known her since 2018, but now I kind of like, oh, something's telling me this. Okay, I probably should listen to that shit so I don't end up in jail.
But she does it anyway.
I do it anyway. I'm always running from the law. What the heck?
Such a renegade.
Only that's a pink robe on.
Always the pink robe. Gosh, everybody, there's clothes underneath my pink robe. Get a grip.
Yeah, I know what she's going to ask me.
What?
Here comes this last question.
Oh, I already know. I know some of these. When I got these questions, it's like, I know what you're going to say. Okay.
That was it.
But let's go to this one. We did go on this when but have you ever encountered a spirit that actually really scared you? Like, let's say you're having a reading and a spirit comes through and you're just like, holy shit, this spirit is fucked up. Never? No. Oh, that's kind of nice.
How about attached to you?
Yeah, they attach themselves to me.
We did go to the train station that time, and you're like, I just want to make sure they don't attach to me.
I got somebody in my house now. I can't get rid of him.
Is he hot?
I'll let him take off his clothes next time.
Does he need a robe? Okay, so this is a really good question because I've asked her.
Well, wait, is it this one?
Yeah, in the past, because there has been an incident with my cousin that she picked up on that was really true. Like, it's an unsolved
And I didn't know her cousin.
So, no. She didn't know my cousin. So I have asked her too. I've even said, would you work with local police departments to do unsolved crimes, unsolved anything? And she had a really good freaking answer that I really would have never thought. Because I would have thought, if I had this ability, man, I would jump right in and be like, yeah, you know, that person's look in these woods. Look over here.
Would you do it? Honestly?
After talking to you and the responsibility about it, absolutely not.
And would you do it?
No, because they think I had something to do.
But I would have done it. I definitely would have done it because I would want to help. But after listening to her answer, nope, hands down, I get it.
I don't do it.
No, she doesn't.
And they asked me just to call me on the radio, and they asked me, why don't you work with the police department? Want to know why? Because if I said to you, yeah, that person is dead, just say somebody, you know, you can't find somebody, don't bother to look at, or you can hire all the PIs you want. They're dead, blah, 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 blah. And then all of a sudden they find them.
And it's happened.
And it has happened.
Not with her.
Case in point, I don't want to bring up this person's name. Well, she's no longer in this physical world. She was a psychic medium. And there was a case of 3 girls that were kidnapped in the state of Ohio and held captive for 10 years. And the mother went to go see her. And the woman said, don't bother. Your daughter is dead. Your daughter's dead. Don't bother to do it. It affected the woman. She had a breakdown and she took a life, and that was the end. Oh, yeah, and guess what? The girls were alive.
We all know that case.
Yes,
we all. Yeah.
Remember that
It's crazy. These girls were alive.
But
That's why I won't do it.
yeah, so they took what the psychic mediums accounted everything and just pushed it all in there. Like, the girls are dead, so there's no reason to. So
Well,
I get what you're saying.
excuse me, we will remember the Gabby Petito and Brian Laundrie case. Was I a part of it? Yeah, I put my 2 cents into it. I'm not going to lie to you. Did I protest? Oh, hell yeah. I stood in front of the laundry's face and I yelled out 30 laundry with a megaphone. Oh, trust me, I was on every TV station out there. You know, it's like, look, no, I was angry. However, that family, the laundries, the Petitos, have come to me. And Brian is not dead.
I didn't believe he was.
This is where we'll bring up local shit. You are going to hear local things because
that was all over the country.
I'm going to be vulgar about local things too, and we'll hit things. It's not a big deal. It's local. It's
I read Gabby Petito. Let me tell you something. And she came with a friend. She was a sweetheart.
I'm sure she was.
She was a sweetheart. She just was very naive, beautiful young lady and Brian was sick. He was obsessed with her. However, he's not dead. And they still live here in Northport. They never moved.
I saw them in the grocery store during that. I wanted to die. I was like, I just got to chill up my spine.
They're protected, not allowed to say anything anymore. A law was passed here. We can't. So
we just did.
But we can't talk about it.
We just did.
I mean, I don't bother them. If I saw them, I would avoid them.
I wouldn't even recognize them.
However, and I was out to that state park where they claimed that Brian was.
Mm-hmm.
Now, you got cadaver dogs? Why did the cadaver dog pick that up? How do you find a piece of paper and he's telling you, and they're telling you that he's dead, and everything. And this paper looked like it was freshly written, okay?
I don't know.
No, because, see, they know.
Well,
But
there we
He's
go.
not in this country anymore.
That's why she won't work with the police department.
I won't work for the police department. That's your job. I don't get paid that kind of bucks. But you can pay me $1 million, and I'll be honest with you, I'm not going unsolved mysteries. No way.
I mean, I think it would be interesting, but people, like I say, they invest too much into it.
Who the heck is ringing?
Computer.
That's really and something about cards. What are those things? Are they like just cards that you?
I don't believe in tarot cards. My gift is here. Remember that.
Right. People ask me. Okay. Yeah, cards, tarot cards.
I have a deck of angel cards because they're all positive. Yeah. Tarot cards have negative. They have death. They have things in there. And they're positive too. But it's very repetitive. My angel cards are one of each. And I will bring that deck with me next time we do a podcast.
Oh,
and I'll show it to you.
Yeah.
They're all positive. And do I bring them out? Only once in a while.
Not that often.
All the people don't want it. If I'm having a problem answering somebody for a question about certain things, then you know what? I'll pull out to see if, just for that to validate. But no, I don't rely on it.
I don't think that's about cards.
I think it's a deck of cards.
Cardomancy, it sounds like necromancy. Like
necrophilia?
It's kind of, it's where you can bring back the dead is what was thought.
That's what that is?
No, I don't know what this one is, and now I have to look it up.
We got to find out.
So I feel like it's a normal deck of cards that somebody reads off of, but she doesn't use cards.
Maybe a specialist that uses cards.
Well, that would be a tarot card reader.
Yeah.
I read palms, but for free.
You don't read palms.
I do read palms. I study palm.
Do my live life one.
You're ugly.
I said how long would I live? You're ugly.
It's using the cards.
And no, a normal deck of cards? That's
either.
Okay. I think so.
Let's see.
Oh, no, it is a normal deck.
I'm not going to live that long.
She's got a nice long life, but you're going to have a little bit of a separation right here where you could possibly die if I don't kill her and let it go on.
I think it's going to have to do something with my robe and flashing a car or something.
If that robe ever dies, we're in trouble. That's the end of Lady Freedoms, okay?
So anyways, that's all I've got for you ladies today. Unless you need to...
I think that's...
Yeah. So the next
wrap.
Well, it was wonderful, and I appreciate, you putting me in the middle like the monkey.
Absolutely.
Anyway, so we're going to go live one day. We're going to
definitely...
We're going to do live.
This is only our first one, so we're just testing it. I want to get feedback. Yeah.
Please.
Yeah, some more questions. Next one, maybe I'll hit a little bit more on the Ouija board. Because it's,
and if you get a chance, check out my website, because I have all that information about me, and because they don't have that on them, but it's on my website, which I'm not going to say it here because...
Absolutely say it here. Yeah.
All right. It's www.psychicmediumdebra.com, and that's DEBRA all together. So www, and I always put that in there, psychicmediumdebra.com.
You're on Facebook. Now you're on TikTok. I'm trying to get her on YouTube here soon.
Yeah.
I mean, get that up and going. Yeah.
And if you want an appointment to see me, that'd be great. But remember, you have to call me. Don't text me. I don't know who the hell you are. I'm not trying to be fresh. I don't know who you are. And don't say, oh, can I have an appointment? Can I just schedule a roll? You know, email
I love it. Well, yeah.
No, just call me and just make an appointment. Because I hate when people say, what do you have available? Well, let me see. How long do you have? About 3 hours? We could talk about this one, you know? But anyway, so it's www.psychicmediumdebra.com.
And we'll put it up on the screen.
Yeah, we'll put all this stuff on the
And
screen.
my phone number, you could call me. Wait, I get a lot of phone calls. Even people breathing heavy.
That's usually me calling.
And it was exciting.
You're welcome.
And I knew it wasn't either one of you. It wasn't my husband. I'm like,
You're like, I know who it was. I know
That's what
who it
I've
was.
had that since the 70s.
I don't know. I do it all the time.
That used to happen all the
I
time.
randomly call people.
what are you wearing? What is this thing wearing?
Tell them a robe. I'm wearing a robe. And then I'm
And
at
it makes me laugh all the time.
Yeah, I'm on Facebook, TikTok. Instagram got scammed, so not on Instagram anymore until I make a new one.
What happened?
Motherfuckers. No, I think they'll give it back in like a few weeks because thank God it got out there and nobody has been scammed by them. Yeah, they took over my Instagram, which they got into my email. And then that's how they do it. So I'm learning more about that.
You're supposed to change your email, every 90 days or something.
Please do that. I learned a lot. Yeah, and do this, second verification thing.
Also, just if I might add.
You should because you're a social media person.
Yes. Facebook. Lock down your friends. Go into your settings and ask who can see your friends.
Right.
Click only me.
Okay.
But you can
Because
do the
all
other
these
thing.
spoofed accounts, that's where they're coming from. They're looking at your friends
And
list.
then they send
They
out
create a fake profile of you, and they friend request all of your
This
friends.
whole week, I had a dozen people because they said they were friends of yours, and
Yeah.
basically they're not. And I had that, and then she said to me, "No, let people find you."
stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, so
It's
that's how the
crazy.
profile spoofing.
And I said to my husband last night, I said, I feel like, and I have pictures on it, not bad pictures.
Mhm.
I have pictures up there. Now I feel like all my privacy is gone.
But yeah,
And
I
when
don't-
they say send a
you could
deposit,
change it.
don't
You could
do it.
change it.
Yeah, when they say send a deposit through anything, don't do it. It's somebody in freaking Africa.
And don't get scammed.
It's horrible.
We were scammed in my family.
Yeah, it's bad. I've heard of thousands of dollars.
Don't be stupid.
Yeah,
Just don't be stupid.
just don't be stupid.
Can't scam.
be
I'm psychic, so you can't scam me.
So, anyways, yeah, my Facebook, Raylan Cleveland, and then you.
Social Sage Media, or help with your social media, digital marketing. I'm your girl.
Yep.
She's the
girl.
And that is socialsagemedia.com.
Go check her out. Go at her, and hell yeah,
She's not bad looking either.
no, she's pretty hot.
I
I mean, if I was gay, I'd hit on her. But I'm not. Strictly dickly.
I got dibs.
I got tips. All right, that's it. That's a wrap,
All right.
everybody. Thanks
Bye,
for showing
Ciao.
up. Ciao.